Welcome to AGN's YouTube channel. I'm James, and this in here is Eric. He is the one that does all the tunes, and all the magic happens because of him. Right now we are getting the Acura TL tuned. He's going through and adjusting some of the fuel and knock and all that stuff, the important stuff, so the engine doesn't blow up. We're using a Honda Flash Pro, which just plugs right into the OBD2 port on the driver's side. It's pretty simple little design. You just plug it in the laptop, get the software downloaded, and he can go through and adjust the tune. We have a wide band gauge over here by the steering wheel, which will input a signal into the computer telling him what the air-fuel ratio is at that RPM. So basically he's going to get it safe enough to do a pull on with the supercharger. Got a Comtech supercharger on the J32A3 with the magnesium intake manifold and a free-flowing exhaust. So that's the basic mods that are done to this. We're gonna see what the baseline puts out after he gets it adjusted for the safe pass, because if we were to get on it right now on a stock tune, it would blow up. So he's gonna get it safe. We'll do a pull. We'll come over here to the computer and see what the horsepower number is, and then he will adjust from there and squeeze as much power out, safe power out, as he can, because he doesn't want to blow it up, which I don't want him to either. But he does really good work here in Killeen, Texas. So the information for the shop will be in the description. If you guys want a good tune, definitely come over here. He has all kinds of nice cars that he's working on. He's got his back there. It's really quick. I'm sure you've seen it on the channel. If not, definitely browse the videos. So yeah, I'm gonna let him do his thing, and then whenever it's time, we'll turn this fan on. We'll get some pulls done. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Please subscribe to this channel, and there will definitely be more awesome content coming soon. So here we go. Okay, so he's got the laptop right there, and with the Flash Pro you can actually data log. If you look close right here, it says data log. Well, that same function is on the computer, so he's going to be watching all that, monitoring it, getting what the cruise and stuff figured out on the air fuel ratio. Is that what you were gonna do? All right, so we're gonna let him do his thing. How's it looking?
Everything looking good.
Awesome.
I'm just gonna get the timing a little bit on the cruising part, but everything looking good.
Okay, cool. I forgot to turn the fan on, so I turned that on last second. But yeah, we definitely make sure that fan's on so that it gets a lot of airflow to the front of the vehicle to simulate highway driving. But after he adjusts some more of this timing and uploads it, we'll be ready to do some test passes to see what the horsepower is at, and then go from there. All right, he's about to do a pull, then we're gonna see what it makes. Pretty good for the first pull. The last time we came in before the supercharger was 252. Now we're at 270. He can use the data we just got to make a little more power than this, but pretty impressive for just the first pull. So now he's just going through and adjusting things like fuel. How'd the timing look?
The timing look good.
Okay, good.
Yeah, let me go over there and see.
So yeah, he's adjusting the fuel, and since the timing looks good, he's just gonna be messing with the fuel, getting it to a optimal air-fuel ratio. But there's definitely more power to be made for sure. Yeah, it's pretty big difference.
Yeah, how much should they be for? Like 225?
252 was the all motor.
The all motor?
No supercharger.
And not 270 now?
And that's just putting the supercharger on and him getting it safe.
20 horsepower.
Okay. There's definitely more to be made.
And probably later, the cooling and injectors, they might be the 300.
Oh yeah, definitely. But we're gonna let it cool down and figure out what's going on. And now that Eric adjusted more stuff on the tune, he's gonna do another little pull here and see what happens. More timing's always more power. So
You like it more timing.
So yeah, he's adjusting more fuel and just a little more timing. Just to see what we can get safely, of course. He always tries to do the best with safety. That is his #1 goal, and making power. So as long as it's safe and making power, we're on the right track.
Yeah, that's what we want.
For sure. So on like the graphs like that, when it dips, is that where you can...
That usually when it dips, it means the car need more timing. It's a little trick I use, you know.
Hey, well, whatever works.
More timing.
Awesome. So we're gonna let it cool down a little bit and do another pull after it's cooled. So stay tuned. Okay, so we're gonna do a test real quick. We're gonna
try the filter first, and then we can try to take it out.
Okay.
Try the filter first.
All right, we're gonna do a test by taking just the filter off. We'll see what it makes. If it makes a difference, we'll try taking this plastic piece off after. But yeah, it was just an idea I had. I wanted to see, and you guys get to see if it works or not. On turbo vehicles, it definitely does work. It's like, what, 5 horsepower difference?
Shit, something even more.
Yeah, that's crazy. So we're gonna see if it works on here just by taking this off. It's a little flathead and the filter pops off. So I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna let it cool down a little bit more because it's still really hot. So we'll see what happens. All right, we got the air filter off. We're about to go again. appear, let's see here, yeah, it does appear that it's given some more power. We did lose a hair of torque, but we will consult with Eric to see exactly. All right, last time we came in here, it was at 252, and that was all motor, made 252 and 225. There was no tune on it whatsoever. And now it's at 287, 246 torque, and it's only at, what was the
2.9, 3 at the very end, last.
Okay, so 2.9 to 3 psi. That's pretty impressive for low boost on a M62 supercharger, because he's actually adjusting all the air fuel and getting everything timing wise, so it's not detecting knock, so it's not going to be pulling a lot of timing. So I definitely recommend you guys come in here. I let it cool down. He's gonna adjust a couple more things and then we'll go again. So it's now at 295 horsepower with 249 torque. Huge difference. Wow. I'm 5 horsepower away from what I wanted to come in here with. That's crazy. Proof's in the pudding, guys. Eric definitely knows his stuff. So he went ahead and added just a little more fuel up top, just because that's where it was starting to lean a little bit. But definite improvement. Oh yeah. Has done it again. So whenever we came all motor, it was 252, 225 torque. Now we're at 301 horsepower with 256 torque. So I now officially have more torque than I came with last time. So 252 horsepower, and I'm making 256 torque now. So huge gains. Definitely see that. Now I did want to mention real quick, and Eric can even verify, that when you are expecting to take your car to the dyno, don't always expect these huge numbers off of a little thing.
No, we start slow.
Yeah, this is
safety on timing, safety on air fuel, be sure everything, then we start adjusting, fine-tune the car. Yeah. We don't jump to a lot of horsepower because you can break shit.
Yeah, exactly. So that is really important. I know a lot of other YouTubers don't mention this, like they have big horsepower channels. They think you just go to the dyno and you put a couple bolt-ons and he works his magic and boom, you get 300 horsepower.
No, it don't work like that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time, and horsepower costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can get lucky sometimes with a couple mods if the engine's well designed and everything's in the right parameters, but that's definitely a huge difference.
Yeah.
You can see that graph is so smooth going up now compared to before. I mean, this was all motor. This was we're only at 3 pounds of boost.
Yeah, 3 pounds.
3 pounds of boost on the supercharger. And this was naturally aspirated, which it really wasn't bad for naturally aspirated.
The blue one is the torque. This was all motor right here, the blue one.
Yeah.
And look how much different we got, like 249, 300.
Wow. That's pretty impressive. So, I mean, he does the best he can while keeping it safe. That was the main thing. Like, he could have squeezed more power out of this, but it wouldn't have been safe.
We tune cars, we don't make magic. So.
There you go. You tune cars, not making magic. I call it making magic.
Yeah.
But yeah, you do tune cars. So if you guys are definitely interested in a tune, hit him up. Information is in the description. Subscribe to the channel. We will have more details in the future about a giveaway. So we want to get to 10,000 subscribers, so do your best to share it and you can take part in this giveaway. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for more, but we're gonna go ahead and get off here. So thanks again, Eric, and bring your cars here, AGN Tuning. Tuned by AGN Tuning.